Ibrahim Traoré, the youngest president in the world and the boldest leader Burkina Faso has seen in generations, is a man who has stood before foreign powers, defied colonial legacies, and declared a new era for his people with unwavering conviction. But behind the headlines, behind the military parades and fiery speeches, lies a story the world has not been told. The story of a woman who exists in no official records, whose name is whispered but never confirmed, and whose presence, though unseen, may very well shape the future of an entire nation. Her name, according to the few who dare speak it, is Aminata Diallo. She is said to be Ibrahim Traoré's wife, though no photo of them together has ever been released, no wedding mentioned, no public acknowledgement made. Some say she lives in Kaya, his birthplace. Others believe she moves constantly, never staying in one city for more than 2 weeks. But all sources agree on one thing: she is the only person who knows what happens after his death. This is not a story of romance, though it began with love. Aminata was once a scientist, a brilliant mind focused on environmental chemistry, passionate about restoring the degraded lands of West Africa. She met Traoré at a university symposium where he spoke, not about politics or war, but about the soil, the forests, the rivers, and how all of them were being stolen. They bonded not over revolution, but over restoration. Yet as Traoré moved deeper into the military, as he saw his fellow soldiers die without cause, as he witnessed foreign corporations draining Burkina Faso's gold while its children starved, Aminata saw the fire grow in him, and she knew, with a clarity that frightened her, that the man she loved would one day stand against powers far greater than him. She begged him once to walk away. He didn't. So she stayed. Not as a wife in the traditional sense, but as a strategist, a keeper of secrets, and a guardian of legacy. They built a system together, one the public knows nothing about. A protocol of silence and preparation. If Traoré ever goes missing, or if he is confirmed dead under suspicious circumstances, Aminata is said to possess a sequence of files, encrypted videos, written letters, voice memos, confidential intelligence reports, that reveal not only the internal betrayals within his government, but also the names of foreign operatives, covert deals, and hidden bank accounts used to manipulate elections and destabilize the Sahel region. Some insiders claim that she holds the only uncensored footage of a French military envoy threatening retaliation if their mining contracts were revoked. Others say she carries documents showing how multiple African heads of state were blackmailed into submission through threats to their families. Traoré trusts no one else with this material, not his generals, not his advisors, not even his official chief of security. Because he knows, they may be brave, but they are not bound to him by blood and truth the way she is. Aminata, they say, has memorized every contingency. She knows which countries to alert, which movements to mobilize, which broadcasters to contact. She knows where to send the evidence and when. Her actions, should they ever be triggered, would not be a call for mourning. They would be a call to arms. But Aminata's power lies not in her threat, but in her absence. She has made herself invisible because only from the shadows can she protect what matters. She has refused interviews, turned down private offers from European intelligence agencies, and avoided any traceable communication since 2022. It's said that even Traoré's closest allies do not know her face. One photo circulates online, said to be her in a rural clinic wearing a medical mask and headscarf holding a child's hand. The image has never been verified, and yet people claim to feel something in her eyes. Not fear, but precision, purpose. A woman who is not hiding because she is afraid, but because her invisibility is her weapon. Traoré once wrote a note found after a failed assassination attempt that read, "If I fall, do not look to the generals. Do not look to the ministers. She knows what comes next." That note, simple and cryptic, has become a source of endless speculation. Who is she? What does she hold? Why has she remained hidden while her husband rises as a continental icon? And most importantly, what has she prepared for a day the world hopes never comes? Perhaps that is the most haunting part of this story. The idea that while millions rally behind the bold young president with slogans and flags, the most crucial part of his revolution may be a woman no one has ever seen, whose name we do not know for sure, and whose plans may only come into light the moment we lose him.